Good day, YouTube, and welcome to Bishop's Blast. I'm your host. I go by the name of Dr. Mebane, where we dive into, once again, a sanitized version of a YouTube channel where we talk about all things firearms related. Not a subject matter expert by any stretch of the imagination, just an old retired Navy guy who loves the Lord and has quite the affinity for all things that go boom. At this point in time, I want to thank you for all of you that have been rocking with me, that have been my A1s since day one. I appreciate you for subscribing. And for all of you that haven't, go ahead, take a chance on it, brother. Hit the subscribe button, like, share this with someone. I believe we'll be able to get some 2A related content out far and wide. So I want to thank you for tuning in. And let's talk about this edition of Bishop's Blast. I want to talk to you about our right to bear arms. I really want to give a shout out to another gun tuber. Goes by the name of 2A from LA. He has his own merch, and one of the things he's got is he's got an sort of like an anagram of right to bear arms, and I like it. Y'all need to rock with him. 2A in LA. Now, I think that we do have a constitutional right to bear arms. And I think it's important, specifically in times such as this. Before I go too far, let me go ahead and make sure I get you and hit you off with my EDC check. And I'm hitting you off with the FN 509 Tactical. That's right. That's how I do it. Tactical. It is clear. Safe direction and shoot. This is the FA 509C Tactical. Threaded barrel. No, it needs a suppressor. Got some sights, but suppressor high sight so I can co-witness. Great grip. It's not bad. And rocking it with the WD Tactical holster to boot. Can't go back with that. Now, go back into our right to bear arms. There's so many different ways that we can do this. Even some of us just look at it from a home defense perspective. I want to make sure that my house, the place that I rest my head, my sanctuary, is safe. I should have the right to be able to protect it at all costs. Also, when I go out, I should have the right to be able to protect me and those that are with me in any endeavor. These are part of our constitutional right. It is a part of the Second Amendment. And the one thing that we've got to realize is just because maybe some of the lawmakers want to make it hard for you to be able to have the right to bear arms, doesn't mean that the criminals are not cutting corners to be able to still get the firearms that they're getting illegally and still being able to use them to put us in harm's way. So why not? Sometimes I just think it's my due diligence to go to take it a little bit further to make sure that I am taken care of, and that I also educate you that it's okay for you to do so. I just saw something this week when it talked about the difference between concealed carry and constitutional carry. There's some people in some states that you can carry and actually carry with your firearm being shown. I'm not mad at you. For some people, it's sort of like a psychological deterrent force. You see somebody with a firearm, you say, hey, look, that's not a soft target. I don't want to mess with those individuals. On the other hand, that person can also now become more of a target because people see exactly what they've got. That's why my preference is concealed carry, and I lawfully conceal carry, even in the state of Maryland. And I want to admonish you to be able to look into it so that you can do the same. Once again, nothing wrong with constitutional carry, but I would like the element of surprise if I had to defend myself so that they're not already looking at me to be something, to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm one of those ones that want to creep up on you and let you know what I'm working with. So I want to just encourage you. This is my, maybe as we're getting ready to go into, it's time for us to vote for our elected officials. Let's see what elected officials got your best interests at heart. And I look for those that say that they support those that have the right to bear arms. I look for those that say that they're not trying to take the guns out of hands of people who are good law-abiding citizens that are just trying to do the best that they can. I pray, and I say this often, that I will never have to use my firearm in self-defense. However, I will make sure that it stays at the ready. And I want to encourage you to do the same. You have the right to bear arms and defend yourself to the best of your ability. I want to thank you for tuning in once again. This is another edition of Bishop Blast. Continue to tune in with me. On Tuesdays, I try to drop them. In the beginning of the year, we're going to up the production. But by upping the production, we're probably going to do this not every week, but maybe every 2 weeks or once a month. We'll see kind of how this works out. But I want to get you a little bit more content so that I'll be able to share with you as well. But I want to thank each and every one of you that have continued to be on the live stream and be on this platform and rocking with me. And I want to thank you so much. So I want you to continue to stay tuned and be blessed. Take care. God bless. See you soon.